interrupt anything so important, but I have to vacuum in here.
Mom, can't you just wait half an hour? Movie's almost over.
No, I can't. I won't be able to get lunch ready in time. Besides, Nola, I had 7 children, and I didn't take 9 months off to loll around every time I got pregnant.
I'm going through a very difficult emotional time right now.
Honey, I know you are. I'm sorry that you don't have a husband to help you through all this, but I really think it would be better if you went back to work. At least until the end of the month when you go away to have the baby.
Mom, do you...
Well, it's healthier for you anyway to keep active, no?
Mom, do you realize what it would be like for me to go back to work and have to face all those people?
Well, you wouldn't have this problem if you hadn't told Kelly all those lies to try to trap him into marrying you.
But you have to remind me every 5 minutes.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to say this to you. If you really don't want anybody to know you're pregnant, I think you're going about it all the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Oh, you're acting so suspicious. Everybody's asking questions. Like Darlene.
What about Darlene?
Well, last night at dinner after you got up and you went up to your room, she asked a lot of questions.
Well, what kind of questions?
Well, why were you acting so peculiar? Stuff like that.
Well, what'd you tell her?
Oh, I told her that you were overtired and that the heat was bothering you. And then she said you had been acting strangely when you had lunch with her and Gracie Middleton.
You know, I'm just really tired of her gossip and everything. I wish you'd tell Tony not to bring Darlene here anymore.
Now, this is Tony's house, too, and if he wants to bring his friends around, it's all right with me. Mother, it's Dad. I am sorry I can't arrange my time around your viewing schedule, dear. Besides, you're not going to find any of the answers to your problems in an old movie. I haven't found an answer. What do you mean?
I mean, that I'm going to go away and have the baby like you and Tony want me to.
Nola? Now, where are you going?
I'm going to go where there's a little peace and quiet up in my room.
I like Chaplain Andrew so much. And after we talked to him, and you told him exactly what we wanted, he said we were going to prepare a ceremony just really special.
That sounds great.
Yeah, and after we talked to him, we started writing a wedding song.
Oh, and Morgan, I forgot to tell you. I talked to a couple members of the Glee Club, and they're going to get together with some of the other members, and they're going to start working on the music for the wedding.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Chaplain Andrews plays the guitar, and he said he'd play for the reception.
Oh, boy, I'm amazed at how fast you're getting everything done here. I hope you have something left for me to do. I want to be a part of all of
Oh,
it.
don't worry. I'm counting on you and Derek to help me.
Great.
Anyway, Bert's going to take care of the caterers. I've got to that
The conduits are over there.
Oh, what? Floyd? Is everything going all right here?
Just fine, Miss Chamberlain.
Well, you know, I told you I wanted this floor done much faster than any of those because, after all, Dr. Bauer's office is on this floor.
Well, I've got it organized in double shifts, and it should go pretty fast.
Oh, good. Thank you. You're a genius.
Get her out.
Hi. Oh, hello, Hope, darling. Please don't be upset by any of this chaos.
Oh, not upset at all. I knew the fourth floor was our last project.
Yes, and then we've got just a little bit in the snack bar in the cafeteria, and it's all done.
Well, you know, I stopped at Pediatrics on the way up. It looks absolutely wonderful.
Well, thanks to our lovely interior designer.
Thank you. But, you know, I'm really sorry that I left you with all these final works.
Oh, don't be silly. I enjoyed myself, and Floyd was a wonderful help, and really all you should think about is having a strong, healthy baby.
I just had an appointment with Dr. Sedgwick, and she says I'm absolutely healthy.
Oh, good. Well, Alan will be pleased to hear that.
Vanessa, if you don't mind, I'd really prefer not talking about Alan.
Well, darling, I thought things were much better between the two of you.
Yes, well, things have changed.
Oh. Oh, well, that explains why he was looking so miserable the other night at the Copper Lantern. I thought he must have lost his last friend.
Vanessa, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I just hope that the two of you will be able to reconcile.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen until after the child's born. In the meantime, I'm only going to think about the welfare of my baby.
Absolutely right. want you to know that everyone that Alan works for hopes that the two of you will get back together again. Except, of course, for Diane, who...
Vanessa, excuse me, I'm going to ask Hillary where my grandmother is.
Oh, all right. Goodbye, darling. I'll see you later.
All right.
Oh, Alan. Hello, what are you doing here?
And now, the award-winning Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean. And by Cascade, the dishwasher detergent that leaves dishes and glasses virtually spotless.
Hello, Vanessa. Hello.
Hello, Alan.
Excuse me, I have an appointment with Dr. Sedgwick. I want to get the latest report on your condition.
You don't have to check up on me, Alan. I'm fine.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary if I could talk to you and find out.
Alan, I've told you I do not want to talk to you or see you until after the baby's born. It's my child.
It's my child, too, and I'm concerned about both of you.
Hillary? Excuse me, do you know where my grandmother is? Oh, yeah, she's down on 3. Thank you. I'll try to find out where she is.
Hope? I'd just like to say again that if there's anything you need or anything you want, have Bert or another member of your family contact me.
Alan, since the last time I saw you, I found out that you've known Andy Norris is the blackmailer all this time, and you haven't gone to the police or done anything to stop him from hurting innocent people. And I also found out that you've told my father on several occasions that you had not come into contact with the blackmailer at all.
Because I didn't want Andy to come to you with the truth about Rita.
Oh, Alan, I wish I could believe that, but I don't. I mean, as painful as it was finding out that Rita was the woman you had your affair with, I would have preferred to have heard the truth from you than somebody like Andy Norris.
I was thinking of your welfare.
Oh, no, you weren't, Alan. You were thinking of your own welfare, and you didn't even give any thought to all the innocent people being hurt by Andy because you were keeping it secret. You are a member of the human race, Alan. You do owe some responsibility to other human beings.
It wasn't an easy decision for me to make.
Do you think it was easy for my father to trap Andy Norris? He is very fond of Barbara and Katie, too, and you knew how devastated they were going to be.
Yes, I really don't appreciate having Mike held up as some shining example for me.
Alan, goodbye.
Hello, Alan.
Oh, hello, Morgan. Well, I hope your mother gave you my congratulations, but since you're here in person, let me offer them to you again. I hope you're going to be very happy.
Thank you.
I hope you and Kelly have a wonderful life together.
Oh, thank you. I know we will. I'm really glad that you can come to the wedding.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it. And, well, let me just tell you one thing. The person you love and choose to spend your life with must always come first, above anything and everything else in this world.
Good morning, you good-looking thing, you.
I thought maybe old Mr. Thatcher had gone mad, turned into a sex maniac and was attacking me.
Well, I couldn't blame him if he did. But that was just to thank you for that great dinner you fixed for me and Darlene last night.
No, I was glad to do it. I wish you'd bring your girlfriends around more often.
I will.
Too bad your sister didn't do that instead of sneaking out of here at all hours of the night.
Ma, it ain't gonna do anybody any good for you to worry about that thing, right?
I can't help thinking about it, and I can't help worrying about it. I just hope she tells the father, whoever he is, about this baby before it's born. I mean, I know your sister said that he was married and everything, but I still think the man has a right.
Hey, look, there's still time to work on Nola before she goes away at the end of the month. Even after that, right? Hey, I promise you, I'm not gonna let up on this thing until I find out who the guy is. She, say where she's gonna go yet?
Yeah, she mentioned something about going to Hartford Mills.
Hartford Mills?
Yeah.
Why bother? That's only about a couple hours out of Springfield.
I know, and from what everybody says, the place is like a ghost town since the mills closed down. Can't imagine why Nola would want to have her baby there.
Yeah, that's right, Dr. Russo. I'm going to take
the 12 o'clock bus, which will get me into Hartford Mills at 2, and I'll be able to make my 3 o'clock appointment. But I want to tell you that I'm bringing along my suitcase because I hope that after you've examined me, you'll be able to help me out of this situation that I'm in right away.
I'm so sorry we had to meet here, but I didn't want to catch up on your news. Now, I know that Mike's a wonderful lawyer, so I'm sure that whatever he says is true, but if you do get the copper lantern as part of your divorce settlement, what on earth are you going to do with it? It's an awesome responsibility, Trish.
Oh, I know. That's how I felt about it when Mike first told me about it. Yeah, but I've been thinking about it, Vanessa, and it could be an opportunity for me to do something useful for the first time in my life. I mean, do you realize how much I envy people like you who are busy all the time?
Do you realize what it takes to run a successful restaurant?
Well, no, of course not. And I know I don't have a terrific head for business, but I do know one thing. That restaurant was probably the only positive, constructive thing that Andy ever did in his life.
Oh, please. You're not taking this restaurant on out of sentiment, are you?
No. It's just that, well, Andy still is my husband, and I feel responsible.
Responsible for what?
Mike told me that the Copper Lantern is in terrible shape financially, and if I don't take it over, they're gonna sell it to pay off the debts that Andy ran up. They'll never get anything near what it's worth.
Well, that may be, my darling, but you don't want to shoulder all those debts, do you?
Well, I haven't thought that through entirely, but I've grown so fond of Barbara since I've been here, and she has worked so hard to make that place a success, and I just would like to be able to put it back in the black so she could have it to go back to if she ever felt like it.
You are much too soft-hearted ever to be a successful businesswoman.
Well, why don't you come in on it with me and show me how to run things?
You know, that's not such a bad idea.
I was kidding.
Well, I'm not. I think that I'm going to speak to Daddy about it.
Where are you going to find the time? You're so busy at Spalding Enterprises.
Oh, no. Everything's very up in the air over there. In fact, that's why I want Hope and Alan to get back together again.
I don't follow you. What does that have to do with you coming into business?
Well, it's very complicated, but you see, if Alan were to assume the role of proud new daddy, then some of his energy and attention would be diverted elsewhere for a while.
So how are things going with you? Did you go see your mystery woman last night after you left the apartment?
No, I just went home and thought about her. I wish I could have accepted the invitation to dinner from B. Reardon.
I don't follow. Why couldn't you go to B's?
It's a long, complicated story, but I love B like a mother. Maybe I'll go by after work and see her. Nola's going to be out of town. She wants to recoup for a couple of days before she comes back to work here.
Here?
Yeah, why?
Oh, nothing. I just thought maybe she changed her mind and was going to work somewhere else.
Oh, no. She loves working here.
Hey, Bert.
And again, hi, three of you. Hi, how are you?
It's so great to see two people in love, and so happy and so open about their feelings for each other.
Oh, that's the way it should be.
I know, but it doesn't always work out that way.
Are you all right?
Sure, why?
I don't know. You just seem a little confused today.
I'm not confused. I know exactly what I want out of life.
What's that?
Well, it may not be a big deal to everyone else, but I want to get married and have kids more than anything else in the world.
Oh, you're wrong. I think that is a big deal. I think that's the best deal life has to offer. And I think you are going to be a wonderful husband and a terrific father when you find the right woman.
Well, I've already found her.
Your mystery woman?
Yep. I want us to get married and have kids. And I want the kids to be able to look up to me, but at the same time, I want them to think of me as their friend. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You see, when Katie and I grew up, our dad wasn't anything like that. I don't know. I guess that's why it's so important to me now.
Hi,
I'd like a round-trip ticket to Hartford Mills, please.
One-day excursion ticket? Because the last bus back tonight leaves Hartford Mills at 9.
Oh, well, I guess you better give me a schedule then, because I'm planning to stay overnight. I'll probably be back to Springfield tomorrow morning or the next day. Oh, thank you.
When I first saw you two walk in, I told Hillary it was so great to see two people so happy and so much in love.
We are.
Oh, that's great. I'm just sorry Nola has been out sick all this time and hasn't been able to see you two together like this. But I'm sure she'll be excited about the wedding. And, well, I mean, her being your best friend and all, Morgan. And I know she cares an awful lot about you too, Kelly. So, have you set a date?
Floyd, I think we ought to get back to the fourth floor.
Oh, I forgot. I got so carried away. I got a crew changing
Getting kind of late and
shifts, so-
everything. Bye, guys.
Nice talking with you.
Bye.
So, bye.
Bye.
Listen, I know what you're thinking, Morgan, but you just can't let it get to you.
Yeah, I can't help it. I mean, every time I hear Nola's name, I just get terrible memories of all of that.
I didn't know what to do when Floyd was asking about the wedding. I feel really bad about not asking him. But he's just liable to show up there with Nola, and she's the last person that I want to see there.
Well, she wouldn't show up even if Floyd invited her, would she? She might. I don't know. Just to spite everyone.
Listen, I'm afraid Morgan's right. Nola operates on a whole different set of principles than the rest of us.
Trudy, when you talked to Tim, did you tell him that he was invited?
Oh, yeah, I told him. And he thanks you guys a lot, but he doesn't think he's going to come because he thinks she might feel a little strange there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So much. But I can understand it. I mean, I just hope that someday we'll all be able to be friends again.
Oh, we will be. It just takes time. But you guys didn't tell me what your father said last night when you called him.
It was kind of a strange way to meet your father-in-law, but
I'll bet he was really surprised.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
But he was thrilled. He was really
Yeah, he certainly was. In fact, he even wanted to cancel his plans to go over to London more. But I just couldn't let him do that. He's worked so hard on this research project. It's a great honor for him even to be invited over there. Mm-hmm. But anyway, he's going to stop by Springfield on his way back from London, and he'll get to meet Morgan then. Spend some time with her.
It'll be so perfect because he's a really good friend of Ed's. So he'll probably be staying in the main house, and Kelly and I will be living in the apartment above the garage by then.
Yeah, that is if we get down to some serious work and clean that place up so we can live in it.
Oh, don't worry.
That seems to be your answer to just about everything these days.
Well, I haven't been wrong yet, have I?
No, but I still worry.
Well, look, you guys, I've got to go meet Tim at the country club.
Mm-hmm.
But, Morgan, listen, I'm going to call you later about all the things we have to do next, okay?
Okay.
All right, see you later.
Take care, Trudy.
Bye.
Well, Trudy's really a terrific girl. She's a good friend.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. I was just thinking about Nola and all the terrible things happened before.
Morgan, she's out of our lives now.
Yeah, but, I mean, when we were talking to Chaplain Andrews, it was as if she was there in the room. And then we were talking about the past and all the things that went wrong and how we almost lost each other.
Yeah, I know. It's still too recent, I guess, for either of us to really put it out of our minds.
I mean, it's almost as if she's going to be at our wedding whether we invite her or not.
Morgan, maybe you should make an appointment to talk with Chaplain Andrews about your feelings about Nola.
I don't know if I really could.
I really didn't tell you this, but right after Nola told me that she was pregnant, and I was trying to fight my way through all of that, I had a couple sessions with Chaplain Andrews, and I told him the whole story. I mean, so he knows all of what's going on, and he helped me with it. So if you think that it might, help you out with your feelings in that area, maybe you should talk to him.
I'd like to, but I start thinking about all the things that happened, and I just get so scared.
Once we're married, I promise I'm going to protect you from all that. You're never going to have anything to be scared of again. That's a promise.
believe this is really happening.
Why not?
Oh, I thought you'd never forgive me. But I did those things because I loved you and I still love you.
I love you too. It took us a long time to get over it. But in the year we've both grown. You've matured. Changed a lot.
Yes, I know. It's just I'm afraid Morgan will always be between us.
No, never again. You're all woman now. The only woman I'll ever need.
Oh, that'll happen someday. I'll find a way to get Kelly back. I just have to be patient. It's never been easy for me, though. But I'll learn. Just wait for the right moment, and then I'll make my move. I'll end up in Kelly's arms again. Just like in my dream.
Come in. Well, good afternoon, my friend.
What do you want, Henry?
Well, Alan, Vanessa and I are very concerned about your attitude toward us recently, and I want to do what I can to correct whatever is wrong.
You should have thought of that before you intimidated me with personal information into buying Jocelyn Electronics.
Oh, now, can't we put an honest little business disagreement behind us?
There was nothing honest in your tactics. And I meant what I told Vanessa the other night. I'm not going to rest until I see both of you out of this company.
It's impossible. Just remember our basic merger agreement. So don't you think it would be smarter if we learned to work together?
Henry, I have a great deal on my mind, and I have no desire to continue this pointless conversation.
I wish you would remember the days when your father and I were such close friends and we all had such happy times together.
I do remember. I also remember what's happened since my father died.
I just wish there was some way of reaching you.
Look, Henry, I have a great deal of work. I'd appreciate it if you'd leave.
All right, but there's one other thing. This concerns your father.
What is it?
Well, I know he kept very complete records of all of his correspondence, and I wondered what happened to them after he died.
Well, all of the business correspondence, the correspondence that wasn't still relevant, I stored in a large complex in the basement of this building.
Oh, and the personal correspondence?
It's all there as well. My father hoped that someday someone might want to write a biography of him, and they might want to use it as reference material.
Oh, I wonder, if you have no objection, I'd like to go through it and see if any letters of mine are there.
Speak to Diane. She has the keys.
Oh, thank you. I won't disturb you anymore.
Oh, thanks, honey. Appreciate it. You know, Hillary, I must say that I'm so impressed with the way Morgan is organizing this wedding. She's so happy. She's floating on air.
Oh, I think it's contagious. Everybody seems to be feeling pretty good these days.
Yeah. Except for poor Barbara.
Yeah, and Katie. How is Barbara?
Well, I think this whole thing with Andy has absolutely devastated her. She's been staying with me this past couple of days, you know, but today she said she felt she really had to go back home again.
Has she talked to Holly?
Oh, yeah, several times. Holly called her at my house again last night, and they had a long talk. And I suspect that after Andy's been sentenced, she'll probably go off to Switzerland and spend some time with Holly and Chrissy, and I think it'd be very good for her.
Yeah, I think so, too. I just wish Katie could get away, you know, get a little perspective on things. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as hurt as she is right now. It's a shame.
Fourth floor, Miss Bauer. Yes, she is. Bert. For you, it's Alan.
Oh, thank you, dear. Hello, Alan.
Hello, Bert. I wondered how late you plan to be at the hospital today.
Well, I expect to be here till at least 6.
Would it be all right if I came by then? I need to talk to you.
Why, of course, Alan. I'll see you then.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, Kelly.
Bert.
I want you to explain something to me. How you're managing to juggle your professional life and your very busy personal life.
Well, so far, I'm barely managing. But listen, I did want to thank you for all the help you give me, Morgan.
Oh, darling, I'm enjoying every minute of it.
I talked to my dad last night, and
Oh?
he sends his best. And he said that he's looking forward to seeing you because he's going to stop by Springfield on his way back from London.
Oh, that's nice. I've always been so fond of Frank. Oh, he must be so proud of you, dear.
Well, he's pretty happy.
Yeah. Well, I think we're all happy for you and Morgan. Hillary, honey, I'll be down on 3 if anybody wants me.
Okay.
Bye. You know, the whole time I was talking to my dad last night, I kept imagining what the conversation would have been like if I had to explain to him why I was marrying Nola.
Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Speaking of Nola, I found out from Floyd that she is definitely coming back to work here.
I'm afraid of that.
Hi, Miss
Hi, Floyd. How are you?
I want to tell you, Floyd, there's a lot of talent on the nursing staff around here. Yeah, they're real nice, too. So, this is the last floor that's going to be totally remodeled. Well, it looks great. I'm really impressed. Thanks for the tour. Listen, I'm sorry you couldn't make it over to dinner last night. Really would have liked to have you there. Yeah, so am I. But I'm going to stop by after work and see B. We sure like that. While you're there, maybe you can cheer Nola up, too. She's in one of her moods. She's been up in her room sulking all day long. Miss Raven, I think you'll be comfortable in this room.
Yeah, it's real nice.
I've scheduled the operation for 6:30 after my normal office hours, so in the meantime, just relax and try to rest.
Oh, thanks. That'll be kind of hard, though. I mean, to relax. I want to thank you for helping me out, I'm a little nervous.
You've got nothing to be nervous about. Your examination showed that you're in excellent health, and I'm sure you'll be strong enough to return to Springfield tomorrow or the next day at the latest. I'll send the nurse in to help settle you here.
Great, thanks. Thanks a lot. Daddy really scared me half to death. Sorry, that was Alan coming back for something.
Oh, well, I had a highly unsatisfactory conversation with that young man earlier today. He was in one of his icy moods.
Yes, I'm sure he was, Daddy. My advice to you is just to avoid him entirely. Now, I'm getting desperate. I really wish Joe Bradley would come up with something that we could use to keep Alan and that sweet little Diane right in their places.
I am frankly very concerned about this new alliance between Diane and Ross.
No more than I assure you.
I thought of giving Ross some of my legal business, but I think that's a bad idea. In fact, I've now made an appointment to see Mike Bauer.
Mm-hmm. Well, Daddy, why don't you just use your attorneys in Chicago?
No, well, this isn't really important business stuff. It's just clearing up a few odds and ends. I'd rather use a local person.
What are you being so vague about?
Well, as a matter of fact, I wanted to add a codicil to my will to make sure that you were always bountifully provided for.
I don't want to hear a thing about that.
I knew you didn't, dear. That's why I was being so vague.
Daddy, I don't think this is any time to keep secrets from me.
I'm not keeping secrets from you, dear. Do you want to know what I'm really thinking?
Yes, I would very much.
I just wish that there was some nice, solid man in your life who would take good care of you.
Oh, you do. Well, Daddy. I'm working on it. Hello, Hillary? Yes, this is Vanessa. Is Ed on the floor by any chance?
Yes, Vanessa. I believe Ed is in Mr. Thorpe's office. Let me have this call transferred. Operator, would you please transfer this call to Mr. Thorpe's office? Thank you.
Why?
Oh, hi there, Tony. I didn't expect to see you still at the hospital.
Yeah, I went down to see the girls in Central Filing where Nola used to work. Listen, I didn't come by and say hi when I was up here before because you were talking to Kelly, and I still feel kind of strange around him, after what Nola tried to say.
Well, I understand that. But let me tell you, Kelly does not blame any member of Nola's family for what Nola did.
Yeah, well, he seems to be a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
You know, down in Central Filing, they don't know anything about who Nola's been seeing lately.
I thought you gave up on that.
No, I don't give up that easy. Not on anything. Still got my mom upset, and that upsets me. And most of all, I think this guy ought to just face up to his responsibility.
Well, you won't get any argument from me on that one.
Don't you think it's kind of strange that, the people that knew Nola best, nobody has any idea who she's been seeing lately?
Well, not really. I mean, she's done everything she could to keep it a big, dark secret.
She did a pretty good job, let me tell you. The only thing I know about him is that he's married.
Sorry. Excuse me. I need to make another appointment with Sarah. Okay. How is the day after tomorrow, same time?
That'll be great, thanks. How's Katie?
I'm afraid she's taking this whole thing really hard.
Do you think it would help us at all if I went by to see her?
Yeah, I think it would. I know she told me you're very supportive the night that Andy got arrested.
I'm going to give her a call right now.
Good.
Hey, Tony, what are you still doing here?
Well, actually, I stuck around to talk to the foreman of the work crew, see if he had anything for me. Yeah, but they don't, they're just about done here.
Well, I didn't know you were looking for a job. I thought driving the truck worked out pretty good for you.
Well, it does, but, I'm always looking out for something a little better, Something with a little chance for advancement. What I need more than anything else is a job that doesn't keep me out of town for so long. Let me tell you, these long hauls, they play hell with my love life.
Ah, yeah, well, sure, that can be a problem, I bet.
Well, listen, why don't you be a buddy, keep an eye out around here. Let me know what you see and
Sure.
Find out, okay?
Sure. Will I see you at B's tonight?
You see, this chick I've been seeing lately is coming over to my place tonight to, clean up a little and cook me something special, so I'm going to be tied up.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll ride down there with you. Okay?
Well, all right. You be good, Hillary, huh?
Okay, bye, Tony.
Bye-bye.
I just talked to her. I'm going to go over there now.
Oh, good. I really appreciate that.
Well, I know what she's going through. I wish I'd had somebody around who knew Andy when I found out what he was all about.
Bye. Fourth floor desk, Miss Bauer.
Oh, Hillary, it's Bea Reardon.
Oh, hi, Dee.
I know Tony was going to stop by this afternoon. I wondered if he was maybe still there.
Oh, you just missed him. Is something wrong?
Well, yeah, I guess I can tell you. You know the whole story about Nola anyway.
What is it?
I just went up to Nola's room.
And she's gone, and her suitcase is gone, some of her clothes are gone. She didn't leave a note or anything, but I'm frantic, Hillary. I'm afraid she's gone off to have an abortion. And she promised me and Tony that she wouldn't.
We should stay here like this all night. But before it gets dark, I'd really like to see where I wanted to have the ceremony.
Oh, okay.
And then we can walk down the falls, and I can show you where we can have the reception.
Yeah, in a minute. I sort of hold you a little while longer.
I could never have waited a year to get married. I want you so much.
I feel the same way. Hey, listen, you know, we've got a plan where we're going to spend our honeymoon. Well, both nights. I mean, we don't have time to go away anyway.
Yeah. Well, why don't we just stay in town at Springfield Towers or something?
Okay. I'll call mine and make a reservation. But listen, I promise you, I'm going to make this up to you. We're going to go away somewhere. We're going to have a spectacular honeymoon.
Anywhere, as long as it's with you.
I feel the same way. How much you know if you're going to show me those spots you picked out, we better get going. What? What's so funny?
I was just thinking about how annoyed you used to get with me when I called you Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, well, I'm still not too thrilled about that.
Yeah, I remember you told me it was because some girl in California used to call you that.
Yeah, that's one of those things in my life that I'm not too proud of, just like I'm not too proud of what happened with Nola.
Kelly, you don't have to feel self-conscious about that. I know that there were other women in your life before me.
Yeah, but I just want you to know that I wish with all my heart that there had. I've never felt this way before.
I do know that. I also know, and I'm so glad that you're the first man that I've ever known that way. You're the only man that I'll ever love.
Bert, even if Hope does give me a second chance, I wonder if we'll ever be able to make a go of it in Springfield again.
Well, what has the place got to do with it?
Well, we both know how Mike feels about me. And Springfield will always hold memories of everything that went wrong with our marriage.
Well, as far as Michael is concerned, all he really wants is Hope to be happy. And once he's sure of that, I think his attitude toward you will change.
I wish I could believe that.
Well, it's true. And as for doing something about the memories here, well, it might be a very good idea for you and Hope to go on a long second honeymoon. But Springfield is your home. You know, I really feel very optimistic about you and Hope having a second chance. And I think when the new baby's born, so many things are going to change for both of you.
Thank you, Bert. You know, ever since Hope told me she didn't want to see me again, well, this is the first glimmer of optimism that I felt.
Hi, Hillary.
Hi, Bert. I don't mean to interrupt, but Hope is on the telephone. She'd like to speak to you. She says it's urgent.
Oh, okay. Ellen, I'll let you know once it's done.
I sure wish Tony would get home and pick up his phone.
Bea, I think you're making a big thing out of all this. I know that Nola didn't tell you where she was going, but for the past couple of days, she's been saying she's wanted to go up to the mountains.
I really can't talk about it now, Floyd, but Nola's in trouble. Oh, I should have known when she started sneaking out at all hours of the night. There's a whole big part of Nola's life she's been keeping a big, dark secret from me.
Listen, Bea, Nola is a big girl now. But I love the way that you and Tony worry about her. See, I never had that kind of love when I was growing up. But I know that she's not in any kind of trouble. What's the matter, Bea?
You're wrong, Floyd. Nola's in trouble. She's in big trouble.
What do you mean? You don't mean what I... Oh, Lord. Bee, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh, I've got to tell you this. I'm the guy that Nola's been seeing all this time. She didn't want to tell me the truth. She probably thought that I'd think that she was trying to trap me. But it's not the truth. She's wrong. I've got to find her and tell her that. I love her, Bee. I love her. She loves me, too. I know that we can work it all out. Bee, I've got to find her. I really do.
Miss Reardon? I'm going to scrub now, and the nurse will be in a minute to get you ready for the operation.
Kate, thank you.
This has been the award-winning Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, Aura Fader, and Barney's.